Welcome back to the channel, Life Path 3. So I've got like Halloween gear on here, but these are timeless readings. It's just that I'm doing them in Halloween week. So, but if you're coming across them after Halloween, that is okay. Your first card, we're using the Deviant Moon Tarot cards today. So if you've not seen these cards before, they're very unique and very beautiful cards, but thought they was perfect for the Halloween theme. So your first card is the Eight of Wands. Beautiful. Now, I got called to look at the bottom of the deck, and you have the Queen of Cups. So we'll just keep that to the side. I'm going to use that as a signifier, I think. Yeah, I feel that's what it is. Sometimes we don't use signifiers, sometimes we do, but being called to use the Ace of Cups is your signifier. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is all about emotional maturity. It's also about self-care and looking after oneself, knowing what is good for yourself, knowing what is right for you. This card reminds me a little bit of the hummingbird as well, the way that when it picks the flowers from the nectar from the flowers, it chooses the correct nectar to give it enough energy to be able to do the challenging flights it does with its little body, and it's like life, going through life, one person in 8 billion, and just making choices within your place, within the collective, that are for your highest good, and also for your own emotional well-being is coming through as well. The eights is, we're in a year 8. It's a letting go time, but it's also, with this card, it's also reaping what you've sown as well. It's cutting down the crops, so it's seeing where the negative and the positive aspects of your life, how you've got to that place, and learning to accept any negative aspects of it, and also learning to be showing gratitude for the positive aspects. And sometimes you can show gratitude for the negative aspects because you can learn lessons, and then you can take them as take the blessings from the lessons, as they say. But either way, it's a letting go period. You're seeing where you are, you know what you need to do to move forward, especially with this Ace of Cups energy here as well. Sometimes, it's the Ace of Cups. I thought it was the Queen of Cups. Oh, right, okay. A new emotional set point. I'm still going to take that because I've just waffled on about the Queen of Cups for ages. So I'm going to take that energy because I do feel it is in keeping with you at the moment as well. Yeah, we're going to keep that. So how funny would it be if the Queen of Cups come out now? But I'm feeling this card here. Oh, we're getting two. Queen of Wands. Not quite Queen of Cups, but we've got a Queen out. See, you've got that Queen energy, that happens sometimes. You'll look at a cat, Knight of Wands as well. And then you can look at a card, and even though you know the cards, you just pick up a completely different card. You'll say, oh, you've got this, like I've just done. Knight of Cups, so we've got more Cups energy. That can be somebody coming forward as well, and we have another 8. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it's a time for you, Life Path 3. That optimism that Life Path 3s carry. You're charismatic. You're very bubbly, and you're also very optimistic. You like the Bebo doll, where it bounces, the core goes down and bounces straight back up, and that's you. You just know how you keep going. Life is challenging, but every challenge you have, you'll bounce back. You're a bouncer backer. Okay, Life Path 3 with optimism, and that's the important part. You bounce back with optimism. Of course, you have negative thoughts. Everybody does. The mind's programmed to think negative thoughts, but overall, your energy is an optimistic energy. Okay, and you can see that in the reading here. You can see that I just get lessons learned. So we'll go back to this, back to the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups. the Ace of Cups. We'll read it as the Ace of Cups now. Back the Ace of Cups. So this is a new emotional set point. This is when you have learnt lessons, and as I said with these eights, you're letting go of that what no longer serves you. I can see some deep reflection going on here, deep inner reflection, but I also see you showing up in the world as well. I see like you a spring in, having a more of a spring in your step. Definitely, and for some of you with the having two knights coming through, Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, some of you, this can be a love interest coming through. It could be a rejuvenation of an existing relationship, so bringing a little bit more passion in there, a bit more emotional connection into it, moving things along. But it can also be somebody new coming in, especially when you get into with these knights. So yeah, so if you are single, there is a possibility for romantic interest to show up. But I feel the main thing for the reading is this letting go, and definitely with the Queen of Wands that's come out here, is standing in your power really, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. The Queen of Wands it's that balance, it's that inner strength, it's that knowing who you are, knowing that doesn't mean, oh well, I'm perfect, still having life challenges, but knowing who you are and knowing that you can get through any challenges that come your way. These cards are a little bit, out there, so but having the tools to move forward. But it's like I say, it's the Queen of Wands, and I feel it is like also you really knowing how to nurture yourself moving forward. I keep getting making the right choices for your life to bring about the life that it is you want, rather than the life you may have had in the past. You're now seeing where decisions were made that have took you down certain paths, and now you're like, I've learned from that and I'm ready to move forward and create a life that I really want, and take this wisdom with me, this queen energy, this good beautiful wisdom. And as I said, for some of you, it may be, you may also find you're drawing romantic people to you, some, or just an improvement in your existing relationship as well. Let's just take a quick look at the Shadow Oracle deck. Do not be scared by that word, Shadow. These are beautiful cards. Escapism. So we have a ship. And I feel you're going to be doing the opposite of escapism, but maybe it's just come up as a reminder. Detach from daily struggles and relax, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. Okay? Relaxation, facing reality. But that's what I was saying. I do feel it is where you're just seeing, really taking ownership of your power, your own ability to create by learning through the past, not excusing the past, but not shaming the past, just learning from the past. Okay. Right. Okay. Serenity. So we've got the colour green coming through. This is the heart centre for you, life path 3, and you are a very caring life path. I mean, everybody has the ability to care, but you love connection. You're a people person and you love connection. Serenity. Through love, release and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. Queen of Wands, confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. And speaking of fear, when fear comes up, one thing, if you're feeling anxiety, fear coming through in any way, I am breathing in whatever you use. It could be the light or it could be calmness, and I am breathing out fear, or I am releasing on the out breath. I am releasing fear from my body. Is a good way to deal with fear as it comes up. To stay on top of it. Right, Life Path 3, what I'm going to do now, if you have a question that you want answering, so these cards have a yes, a no, or a maybe on them. So the question needs to be very direct because it's a very direct answer. And the answers are there. Remember, not everything is set in stone. So the answers are there for you to gauge how you feel about it, really, more than anything. Do you know what I mean? So just because you get to know, if it's something within your control, it doesn't mean that it has to stay a no. You might go, oh well, I don't like that, I can do something about it. Is there any reason that that is coming through as a no for me, or something along them lines? So I will show you the free cards. I'll put them up on the screen now. Okay. If you need more time, you can pause the video life path 3. So I'm going to turn over card 1 now. Let's have a look. So card 1, Knight of Cups. Again, so you had that in your reading. It's a yes. Interesting. Creative expression, but that's also romantic proposals as well. Right, okay, card 2. We've got another yes. Independent wealth is a key word on this card. So I don't know if that means anything to you in your question. Success, basically. It's the card of success. And it's finally come out, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, yes. It's a yes, nurturing. You know, we went into that in the reading. I won't go into that anymore, but yeah. So interesting, 3 yeses. That brings us to the end of the reading, Life Path 3. It has been an absolute pleasure reading for you, as always. Please take care of yourself. Until the next reading, bye-bye.